Captain Christopher Pike makes a significant reappearance in Star Trek: Strange New Worlds after taking a back seat in the first 3 episodes, and the wait was well worth it. An unaired scene from The Cage, the premiere episode of Star Trek, the original series, is revisited in SNW Season 2, Episode 4, Among the Lotus Eaters, a Pike-focused episode. When a Starfleet symbol is detected during a satellite pass of Rigel 7, a planet where Pike and LT. Spock almost perished some years before, Starfleet dispatches the U.S. Enterprise to clean up its messes. The joyous news that Anson Mount's wife had given birth to the couple's first child during the production of the first episodes was the reason for Pike's absence from Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. Because of this, Kirk had a smaller role in the first 3 episodes, giving Spock control of the U.S. Enterprise in Episode 1 and declining to participate in the trial of Number 1 in Episode 2. Pike is once again the subject of Strange New Worlds Season 2, Episode 4, Among the Lotus Eaters, and it has been worth the wait. Episode 4 of Season 2 of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds demonstrates what makes Christopher Pike such an intriguing character. Given that his eventual destiny has been known to the public for over 57 years, it could have been difficult for Pike's SNW narrative to surprise or captivate readers. Pike is an intriguing character because of his will to not let his terrible past dictate his present. Pike is faced with making one of his worst blunders in his career when he returns to Rigel 7, but he once again chooses not to let it define him. Although he takes responsibility for leaving Yeoman Zach Nguyen behind, he declines to accept responsibility for Zach's violation of the Prime Directive. Additionally, Pike's journey to Rigel 7 gives him the chance to confront his affections for Captain Badel. When the mind-altering radiation on Rigel 7's surface causes him to lose his memory, her talent aids him in finding his way home. Despite the catastrophe that lies ahead, Pike understands that he and Badel belong together. Along with experiencing these psychological turning points, Pike also gets to play the role of an action hero in Among the Lotus Eaters when he takes on the Kalar warriors and attacks Zach's fortress by himself. It is a gripping episode that perfectly illustrates Anson Mount's outstanding portrayal of Christopher Pike in all of his many guises. Early episodes of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 2 have benefited from Pike's diminished screen time by letting other characters shine. The viewers gained a lot more knowledge about Commander Unachin Riley, his number 1, and got to see Spock's first experience with leadership. Despite the fact that Among the Lotus Eaters is technically a Pike-centric episode, it brilliantly also features LT. Erica Ortegas, who is considered to be Star Trek's finest pilot, as she rescues the U.S. Enterprise from annihilation as Pike fights Zach on the surface of Rigel 7. The finest Star Trek episodes have always had an ensemble cast, despite the admiration for each of the iconic captains. The first 2 seasons of Star Trek, Picard and other contemporary programs struggled to develop their own ensembles. On the other side, Star Trek: Strange New Worlds may deftly switch between characters each week, allowing every member of the Enterprise their moment to shine. Additionally, fans can be sure that the wait for the return of a beloved character like Captain Pike will be rewarding even if he isn't the major focus of one episode.